Hey guys, what's up? It's Crumb and welcome to your 2017 Halloween Event Guide. For this event, I recommend you bring one Varrock teleport and an empty vial or a vial full of water. Either one is fine. To begin, head to the Lumbridge Graveyard and talk to the Grim Reaper. Option 1, I'll investigate. And option 1, teleport to Varrock. He's given you a death note. Read that. Okay, so now we have to go and investigate some strangers. So first, let's go northeast. If you have an empty vial, use it on the fountain here to fill it. And then observe the masked stranger. If you had a vial of water, don't worry about filling it there. It's not important. You just need to have a vial of water for this Halloween event. So once you're done observing that stranger up there, make sure you click on him and hit observe. You need to run west. Here you'll see another masked stranger. Click on him and hit observe. Let's go ahead and make our way south now. Once you get to the farthest south wall of the Blue Moon Inn, you want to run east. All the way into the Chaos Altar. Here you'll see another masked stranger. Observe them. Let's run east now, out of Varrock. Once you're outside of Varrock, run west. I apologize, run west out of Varrock, not east, as I said earlier. And once you're at the West Varrock mine, take a pickaxe from this rock here. You're going to want to mine yourself some tin ore. Once you've mined yourself some tin ore, observe the masked stranger. We can now actually head east. Once you get to the Champions Guild, you want to head south from there towards a wheat field. It's really big, you should see it no problem. In this wheat field, you want to pick yourself some wheat. And then you want to observe the masked stranger. Once you've done that, you want to run east, all the way towards the East Varrock mine. So just west of the East Varrock mine, you'll see another stranger. Go ahead and observe them. And then pick yourself one of the berries from the tomberry bush. There's multiple bushes around here, but make sure you pick one from the tomberry bush. Okay, with that in hand, we can use our Varrock teleport now. And let's go to the apothecary. So head south down past the clothing store, and then go west. Option 1, talk about the Halloween event. He has made us a murky potion. With this, we need to go east. All the way back to the Chaos Altar. So, go to the south side of the Blue Moon Inn, and then go east from here. Once you're in the Chaos Altar, use your Murky Potion on the Chaos Altar. This will turn it into a Spectral Potion, and then use your Spectral Potion on the masked stranger. This will trigger a cutscene. We're now back at Grim. Option 3, I'll be going now. Let's head south towards the boat that was used in the last Halloween event, or on the Michelin Mystery Quest. Once you're at the boat, board it, and then go north. We need to go to Jarvis's hut. Now, once you hit the outside of Jarvis's hut, we're going to take a detour east onto a little outcropping on this island. Here you'll find a well and some buckets. You're going to want to take yourself 3 buckets and fill them up at the well. Let's head into his hut now. First thing you want to do when you're in his hut is you need to clean the dirty walls. There's 4 dirty walls in total, and there's one on the north, east, south, and west side. So clean the first dirty wall. Clean the second dirty wall. Clean the third dirty wall. And clean the 4th dirty wall. Next, head over to this big rug with the couch in the middle of the room, and you'll see a book just in front of it. Take that book, read that book, and then use that tattered book on the bookcase. Now, you'll notice on the west side of this house there's a desk. Search it. You'll get a carved gem. Use that on the window that's emitting light. It's on the south side of the house. So make a blue spot on the other side. Go ahead and use a bucket on that blue spot, also called the moonlit wall. Now, there's a moldy rug northeast. Search it. This will reveal a trap door, and then you want to clap. So after doing the clap emote, you're going to get a cutscene. And here's Jarvis. Let's speak to him. Now every time Jarvis starts saying dot 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 dot, you need to use a bucket of water on him to get him talking again. So he's doing a bunch of dot dot dots, and then the dialogue ends, so we're going to use a bucket of water on Jarvis. And he's not talking again, so we're going to use a bucket of water on him. And then it's option 2, underwater. Alright, we need now to go to the dock to speak to Jarvis. So let's make our way up out of his house. And then we're going to go south along the west path. So not the path that you came up, but the one that is adjacent to it. Or my apologies, we need to go back to the boat. Okay, so now we actually need to go back to the boat and go to the Wizard's Tower. So let's go south on the path that we came up. Board boat and choose Wizard's Tower. Let's make our way into the Wizard's Tower and go up 1 floor. Climb up staircase. And then you'll find Triborn, who is in the East Room. Speak to him about the Halloween event, option 1. He'll give you a note, read it, Once you read the note, you need to go into your emotes, do a spin, do a headbang, and then blow a kiss. He'll now give us a time bubble. And we need to make our way back to the Halloween place. So simply head outside and use the boat to get back there. Once you're back, we need to go to the dock that is west. Talk to Jarvis. He'll give you some diving gear, equip it. And then on the east side of this dock, there's an anchor chain, climb down it. You're going to go through some more dialogue with Jarvis. And now, oops, should you go through all the dialogue? Now we need to head northwest. And the whole goal of this area is to lure this other guy called Jonas into a bear trap that's backed by Jarvis, who we were just speaking to. This is the longest and most painful part, but if you get lost, after about a minute, Jagex will kind of help you out, and you'll see what I mean in a bit. So here's Jonas, and what we need to do is we need to lure him into that trap by doing an emote to kind of taunt him. When we do an emote, he'll throw his little spear thing at us, and we need to step out of the way before it hits us. Otherwise, we're going to get hurt and get sent back to the start. But you'll see he comes closer. So you can do most emotes to make this work. I know the spin, the headbang, and the blow kiss ones definitely do work. So a tip is do your emote and then click out of the way really quick, because the full emote doesn't actually have to go, and you don't want to get hit by that spear thing. If at any point you get lost and you find yourself unable to figure out where you need to stand to do the emote, if you just keep spamming emotes and wait about a minute, Jagex will put a marker showing you where you have to stand. And then you can go stand there and do the emote. Another tip is you can kind of stand by these coral things most times to figure out where you have to go. Although later on I found that didn't work so much. But for the first little bit, that definitely does work. Okay, this spot right here is really annoying because you have to be super quick. You have to hit the emote and then walk away really fast. Okay, so when he gets over to this point, you actually need to double back. So you'll see that I took too long to figure out where to go, so it put a nice flashing arrow on my screen showing me kindly where I had to go, which is helpful because look how far away this is. It's kind of ridiculous. I would have never figured that out. But nevertheless, let's go up there. If at any point you get hit too many times, you'll be sent back to the dock, climb down the anchor chain, and you'll have to begin again from certain points. There's different checkpoints, so you won't have to do the full thing over. And this is the final place that you need to get them. And this will trigger a cutscene. Go ahead and use the time bubble on Jones. Now you'll be back to the surface. Talk to Jarvis. You'll now have a Jonas mask in your inventory. Let's go to Lumbridge with it to talk to the Grim Reaper and finish the event. And that is event complete. Thank you guys for watching. You are rewarded with a Jonas mask, 2 Halloween mask sets, 2 pumpkins, and you can now use the blue skin at the Makeover Mage, and you also get all rewards from all previous events. That's it. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease.